your portfolio sucks. And I think that might be one of the reasons why you're not getting responses from some of the jobs that you apply to. And let me take you through it. You need to ask yourself when you apply for a job what recruiters look for. And one of the things that they look for is to check your previous work experience or your previous project, which is going to inform them about what you can do when they employ you for the job that they want to employ you for. Now, if you don't have previous work experience, then it becomes very hard for you to demonstrate to them that you can do the job that they want to give you. And if all you have on your portfolio are landing page projects or projects from the tutorial that everybody on the internet has watched, then you already know that that has not set you apart as a developer. Now, what kind of project do you then need to start thinking about working on or to start adding to your portfolio? Now, the first thing that I would say is that when you're watching tutorials, obviously a lot of tutorials that we have nowadays are projects as part of tutorial, as part of the courses, because they want you to work on something and to be able to lay your hands on something. But I would say that after working on some of those projects, one thing that you can do is add one or two features to the project that you've seen in the tutorials. Because if you check most of the tutorials that you find on YouTube, you'll find out that there are probably hundreds of thousands of people that have watched the same tutorial. And if you're part of the hundreds of thousands of people and you do the same project that everybody has done, and there's a huge chance that all of you are applying for similar jobs, right? And if a recruiter goes through your portfolio and they see the same kind of project or the same kind of things that you've seen from tutorial, that already tells them that, oh, this person just watched this thing from tutorial, and they are probably going to say, oh, why is this project common? Let me go search for it, and they find out that it's from a tutorial. But if you add one or two features to the project that you've learned from the tutorial or from the course, that already set you apart. Now, the next thing that I would also say is that which is a very important part, is try to go to, even if you're a front-end developer or a back-end developer, go to places like Behance where you have designs, right? So designers are also working on their portfolio. They've made different kind of applications and they put it on those platforms as their own portfolio. Or you just need to go, which is what I did while I was learning or while I was actively looking for a job before I had previous job experience, is to go to some of those platforms, try to get some of the projects and try to build them up by myself. So if I'm when I was learning front-end development, I go to Behance, I go to Dribbble, and then I look for app, I look for different kind of projects that designers have done, and then I try to reproduce that. And I also, as a back-end developer, if you go to some of those platforms, you can also see the kind of applications that they have and try to see what is the back-end of this application going to look like. What are the kinds of APIs that I'm going to look? How am I going to design my database? How am I going to design this application as a back-end developer? And try to just build that as a back-end developer. Now, probably the best thing that I'm going to say, which is the best one that you can do to even make your project in your portfolio even a little better, is to work with a team. And this is also very helpful because apart from the fact that you show your technical skills, you also show that you can work on a team. You can work with different kind of stakeholders. So what I would really advise is you probably know some other people that are learning similar things or that are learning some other aspect of tech. Let's say you're a front-end developer, and then there's someone else that is learning or that is also looking for a job as a back-end developer, and someone else is looking for a job as a product designer, and there's another person that is looking for a job as a PM. Why don't you guys come together? I mean, even if you don't know somebody, just ask on Twitter or ask on LinkedIn. You probably find someone that has a project that they want to build with you, right? So find those people and set up weekly meetings. Try to imitate as if you're working on a team, on a company, and try to build that project or whatever application that you want to build. Let the designer design the project. As a PM, you try to coordinate the project. You own the project and you try to coordinate it. And as a front-end developer, you work on the front end of the application. And you that you're a back-end developer, you try to work on the back end of the application. Now, if you've done all this, I think that already shows that you are ahead of the crowd, and that's probably going to increase your chances of getting a response from all the jobs that you're applying to. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and click on the like button, and don't forget to subscribe. We just crossed 5,000 and I'm really excited about that road to 10,000. So thank you and see you in the next video. Bye.